Hey, it's Kim, and I'm back with another video setting up for the month of June. Now, let me first start off by saying I know it's early. I know it's early. But I feel like because of the way May is laid out, doing this or posting this the last weekend of the month may be a little bit too close to the start of June. So I'm filming it a little bit earlier so that I can edit it and then get it out by the third weekend of May. But still, I feel like it's a little bit early, and that kind of annoys me. And I don't like to be annoying. I don't want to feel like I'm rushing time. I'm rushing the month. I'm rushing May to be over. I sincerely am not. But for logistical purposes, I am filming this a little bit earlier than I usually would. And I will be posting it around about the third weekend of May. You're welcome, or I'm sorry. I don't know. If you appreciate the early post, you're welcome. If you hate the fact that this is posted so early, I apologize. I feel you. But anyway, we're going to get right into it. And I am in the Sterling Ink Common Planner in the N1 size. For anyone who is new around here. Also, if you're new, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you around here. And I'll be using the Sterling Ink subscription kit for June as well. And this is the deluxe kit. So here are all the pieces and parts of that kit. It is very beautiful. Blue is one of my favorite colors, and I love that it has those like greenish bluish kind of colors. That's one of the vellums in the kit, and then this is the other. Definitely dying, screaming to be made like the cover of a notebook, or even what I do sometimes is make some bookmarks. So those are so beautiful, and I'm excited to use those somewhere, somehow. And also in that kit you get the mini calendar, the mini vellum calendar, which is a B6 size. I will be cutting this down to fit into my standard size notebook. And then you also get the dates for the month, which I'm not going to use now. I use this when the month gets here, and I use that on my dailies. But to go over all the other stuff in the kit, I'll give you a flip through really quickly to see what all that's looking like. So that is the stamps. I've actually been considering switching down to the regular or the standard size. I'm not sure what it's called, but not the deluxe sticker kit. So just the regular one, because I don't really use a lot of the things that come in the deluxe kit. So I may do that. These are the strips. I can't remember if the strip stickers come in the regular kit or the smaller size kit. I don't think they do. So I have been using the strip stickers. That's the torn paper. I don't really use these a lot either. And the frames, I don't really use them a lot either. The stamps and the frames, I thought that I would use a lot more than I do. So I have no idea why I don't. And then I feel like if I do drop down to the smaller kit, will I regret not having them? Knowing me, I will, but will I regret it enough to go back up to the deluxe kit? Who knows? This is the washi strips. So this is one long strip and then two smaller washi strips with a few decorative like floral stickers, and we get two of those. And then some of the larger floral elements along with that bigger scene sticker. And some of these smaller stickers. These are edge stickers, so they go into the corners and then edges of your page. And then more of these scene stickers, a few of which seem to be horizontal as opposed to vertical. I always have to take a close look to make sure I'm putting my stickers down correctly. And then more of these floral elements and additional scene stickers. I'm not sure if all of those are in the regular kit. I don't think they are. I think maybe just like, I don't know. I have to go back and look at the description before I make any changes. So those are the script month labels, and then the print month labels. And I know one of these does not come in the regular kit, and I happen to use both of these. So then I would have to like make some changes with my general setup. This is the freebie sticker that comes in all of your orders. That is the tabs for the month, and then that's the business card for the month as well. I do use this along with the little mini calendar in the front of my planner when the month gets here. I usually stick it right up here. Oh, right there. There's May. I usually stick June there. And then what else? Oh, this larger vinyl sticker. It looks like a boat dock with like lily pads. Really pretty. And then this other vinyl sticker. Which way does this go? See, I feel like I'm always confused as to which direction to put it. But sometimes I guess that's a good thing. You can kind of put it down however you want, according to whatever layout you have going on. So those are all of the stickers that come in the kit. And first things first, what I'm going to do, what I always do, is set up my swatch page for the month. Or it's not a full page anymore, but my swatch section, swatch area for the month. And I like to use one of those stickers, not too big, not too small, but something that encompasses all of the colors in the kit so that it can kind of inspire the choices that I make for which markers and which washi tapes I'll be using throughout the month. I feel like I want to use this sticker. I guess the problem is it's more of a horizontal shape, so it doesn't fit perfectly in that little block, but I'll just turn it on its side. I'm going to put it down just like this. I need to get t-shirts made that say, just put the sticker down. So that is the sticker that is going to represent all the colors in the June kit for me. And I did go ahead and pull out some washi tapes. And as I was doing that, I really noticed that since I've been using those strip stickers in my weekly layouts, I don't use a lot of washi. I feel like for the last 2, maybe even 3 months, I haven't used a whole lot of washi tape, except in the setup. So except in like the monthly layout and my dashboard layout. A part of me was like, why even bother? But then another part of me was like, I'm still going to go ahead and pull out 6 washis. So we'll see if I make more of an effort to use them throughout the month. All right, washi tapes I have not thought through. I feel like there's a perfect Tombow marker that I don't have. I thought maybe sea green 346 would be it, but it's almost a little bit too green. Let me pull out a few. All right, so that's where I'll leave the tapes, the washi tapes for now. And the ink that I think I want to use, because it's so early, I don't actually have a pen inked up in this ink that I think I'm going to use. This is the Diamine Aurora Borealis, and the pen that I like to use is this Platinum Century 3776, and this one is an ultra extra fine nib. So that's my only hesitation with using a colored ink anyway, because you may not even really see it that good or that well, which is fine for me because I like my inks to look nearly black anyway. So I think these two will work well. I did pull out my ink swatches, my book of ink swatches, to see if there was anything else in that blue-green color family that I might like to try for the month, but I don't think so. Oh, but maybe let me see if I can show you what the Aurora Borealis actually looks like, since we don't have it inked in a pen at the moment. Okay, so it's this one. So that's what the ink looks like, and this gives you, this is more of a fine nib that I use, so it kind of, you can kind of see how you won't be able to see a lot of the color in the ink, maybe. But either way, I think it will do well, and I think it goes really well with the rest of the colors going on in the kit. So I believe I've talked myself into it. I think that is the ink that I'm going to use, and I'll try it in the ultra extra fine nib and see how I like it. Alright, so my swatch page is done, and we move into the monthly for June, and I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm going to go in with the washi strip that comes in the kit at the bottom. And I know I'm going to have the script month title up at the top. And now I just have to determine what washi tape I'll use in conjunction with those. So here you can see pretty much how my layout is. The washi strip with some washi tape below and then a larger sticker in the corner. And because this last week of June does go from Monday to Sunday, I don't really have a lot of space to put a large sticker there. But I can make it work. Like if this, I could put that there. It's fine. I'm not going to stress about the yellow and the washi. It's fine. And the top, like I said, goes with the script header for the month. I will use that same washi tape right underneath. And let's see what colors we have. A box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So, okay, those colors work a lot better for me. And do I want to put another little sticker up top? I don't think so right now. I'm just going to go from the end of these 3 calendar boxes to the other end. Stick one of those there, and then if I see maybe an overlapping floral, I think I might put something like that there, especially because it brings in some of that pink up to the top. I think I want that one. Sometimes you see a sticker and it looks good and you don't even have to like go through all the other options. Because you're like, that one is the one for me. Like that. I love that. Alright, so that's June. And I haven't decided which marker I'm going to use for my monthly layout. I think as soon as I flip to this, I feel like 312 just seems to work for me. So I might go with 312. And I may highlight some things in one of those pinks. So I don't have a lot of things going on for the month as it stands. But there are some half days that I do want to mark down for my kids. No, I'm not going to use a ruler. Alright. So those are half days. This is actually the last day of school. I don't want to put... Do I want to put like a little sticker or something there to signify that? Not right now. Since my pen is not inked up, I can't even write half day there yet. So that's my monthly. That was pretty easy. The hardest part was just choosing my colors. So that's the monthly, and then the next thing we're going to go into is the tracker. So the grid is drawn in for my tracker, and I need to put up at the top the month sticker. So I'll do that here. And I haven't decided which marker I'm going to use for the month. I'm kind of feeling the pink, that Tombow 772, which is that one, that second pink. But I also do really like 312. But I feel like on this spread, the pink would just stick out a little bit more, pop out a little bit more. So I may go with that. But I'm not going to decide just yet. And then when I do decide, that is the color I'll use to put in like my moods and then the header right over on the side. Now I'm going to jump straight to the dashboard. I am going to set up the weeklies for the weeklies for June in this video, but I'm going to do the dashboard first. Not for any reason, just because I want to. So like I said, I'm going to trim down this calendar. Since I don't feel like pulling out my paper trimmer. that works for me. So this is where the calendar will go when the time comes. But I'm not going to tip this in until I get everything I need on the left and right side of this page. So the left side goes my dashboard. The right side goes my one line a day. At the bottom, I'll use the larger washi strip and a washi tape. I was thinking maybe this one, like that hand-drawn grid, the washi strip. Before I decide, I need to put down my vertical number line so that I'll know where my one line a day will be placed. Oh, and June only has 30 days, so I have to remember to cut off number 31. So I would have ample room to put down a scene sticker on the bottom right-hand side. Now let's backtrack a bit and get to the weeklies. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 full weeks for June. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did for May and just put in this simple framework along with the stamps for each week. Alright, I've done all the weeklies off camera. And now I can officially say that I'm set up and ready for June. All of my monthly pages are ready to go. So again, here is the monthly layout. And I don't have anything to really fill in. It is the end of the school year, so I'm kind of marking those dates and like half days and everything. But I don't quite have appointments in here yet. I do have some task flags or reminders that I can use. I can plug in here. I'm pretty sure we're probably having like a family dinner on Father's Day. And we're going to maybe do breakfast one of those Saturdays also. So I know I can move those over already. And then we'll get to some of these other things that I will likely add to the layout when I'm done scheduling them for May. So that's my monthly layout, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And then we get right into the weeklies. And like I said, there are 4 full weeks of June. So I did the general layout that I've been using for the past several weeks, which I'm calling the Nolte layout. I think I'm going to be switching to some other layout, probably for July. So you'll see that if you're keeping up with my videos. I'm not sure which one I will use when that time comes, but for now I've stuck to the Nolte layout, and I have the top section for my appointments and day-specific tasks, this middle section for any notes and my task list, and then the bottom is where my workouts and my dinners will go. So I've done that for all of the weeks, week 23, 24, 25, and 26. And I just put them away. Let me pull them back out. The stamps that I use for where it says week is this set here. It's called This Week, and it's from the Paper Person shop, and it's that one there that just says week. And then the numbers I'm using are from Carrie Bradford's studio, and this is the Madeline font set. So those are all the numbers I'm using, and the inks, which let me pull them all back out. The inks I'm using are the Versa Magic Dewdrops. So this first week, that color is Oasis Green. The second week I used Aspen Mist, and it's a very faint color. You can see it well in person, on camera, maybe not so much. That third week I used Ocean Depth. And then the fourth week I used, I think it's called Pixie Dust, yes. So it's a very light pink. So those are the colors that I used to stamp out the numbers for the weeks. And I do have these linked in my Amazon shop, I believe, if you are interested. So my weeks are all set up, and then my tracker, I moved the sticker, for June is ready to go as well. I have the framework in there, and then once the month gets here, that's when I'll do my actual things that I'm tracking, I'll plug that in right over here. And then the next thing, and I always, I should say often, forget to put that tab up at the top, so I'll do that as we wrap up. But I'm going to put my June tab at the top so it's easy for me to flip to. And just fold that over so I can easily turn to where June starts in my daily pages. And this is my dashboard. On the left, I'll fill in what my focus is going to be for the month, what I'll be reading for the month, and watching, learning. Yeah, reading, watching, learning, and my project for the month. I'm a little distracted because I feel like I want my headers in here. Even though I know I said I don't have the ink in my pen at the moment. Should I just use black ink? Yes, I think I'm just going to use black ink to fill that in. So that will be my dashboard for the month, and then I'm ready with my one line a day here. Oh, one other thing I do like to do is to put a little line to the right of these dates. Not for any reason other than I just like the way it looks. So I'll do that with my micron. But I have one line for each day of the month, where I will fill in some type of memory from that day. A highlight, even a low light. And I opted not to put a scene sticker over here on the right just because I couldn't pick one. I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to use. But I like it just fine without it. So that is my dashboard. And then June 1st will start right there. So that covers my entire setup for the month of June. And this actually makes me feel really good. Even though I'm doing it early, it makes me feel good that I have it out of the way. I have it ready to go and set up. Like I said, it's the end of the school year and a lot of things happen. Like there's a lot of just busyness going on. So I'm glad that this will be set up and ready along with my weeklies, and I won't have to stress about what is done or what isn't done. And I'm very pleased with how everything turned out. I thank you so much for following along on today's video. Don't forget to like. If you do like this video, don't forget to subscribe if you want to hang out around here. And if you have anything that you want to know or anything you might have questions about, leave those down below. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.